Namaste and welcome to Mahalila. My name is Malini, and today we're going to have a brief introduction to Sanskrit chanting. The main thing about Sanskrit chanting is to get the words right, especially the intonation of the vowels, how long or short they are, and also learning to play a little bit with the placement of our pronunciation. So today we're going to be exploring more about the Sanskrit alphabet and the places of pronunciation in order for us to be able to actually chant in Sanskrit. So chanting is different than singing. We sing bhajans and kirtans, and then we chant mantras and shlokas. Mantras are words in Sanskrit that are present in the Vedas. The Vedas are the basis for the Vedic tradition. It's the body of knowledge of ancient India. And shlokas would be verses in Sanskrit that you can find in the Puranas and also in the Bhagavad Gita, for example. So today we are not going to tap exactly into mantras or shlokas. We are more interested in understanding the basics of how to pronounce letters, sounds, and how to use our instrument, our voice, to be able to achieve the proper Sanskrit pronunciation. But before we begin, I'm going to talk a little bit about myself and how I have this knowledge. I have lived in India for 3.5 years, and there I studied Vedic chanting and also the chanting of shlokas, the Bhagavad Gita, because I was studying at the time Advaita Vedanta. So Sanskrit and mantras were also part of this course. It's a residential course that happens in Tamil Nadu, India. Um, so I feel really blessed to be able to tap into the source and have experienced that amazing atmosphere in order for me to receive this ancient teaching. I'm originally from Brazil, and I feel that I just pick up the thread of this ancient teaching, and that's how I ended up in India. Nowadays, I live here in Canada, and that's why I'm sharing English with you. I married a classmate, my husband, and we both created Mahalila as an expression of our time together in India and also to give back everything that we have received from the tradition. But not taking more of your time, we're going to start by just invoking the blessings of Ganesha, the one that removes the obstacles, the god elephant. So I'll just chant once so you can have a feel of how it is to chant in Sanskrit. ॐ शुक्लं वरधरं विष्णुं शशिवर्णं चतुर्भुजं प्रसन्नवदनं ध्यायेत् सर्वविघ्नोपशान्तये. So with Ganapati's blessings, we're going to start. I'm going to share my screen so that you're able to see the Sanskrit alphabet and the places of pronunciation. So in here, you're seeing this amazing human head, and in there we have the different places of pronunciation, how we use this instrument, our voice box, basically. So all the sounds in the alphabet, Sanskrit alphabet, they're based on these 5 places of pronunciation. So we have letters that start with the guttural, kantya, meaning the base of our throat, then palate, then cerebral, then dental, then labial. And it said, this is just a side note, that Om contains all the letters of the universe, which means that it contains the whole alphabet in itself, and the alphabet make words that make the universe. So it starts with A, U, and M, A, U, M, actually. But we don't pronounce Aum, we pronounce Om because of different grammar rules that we're not going to touch right now. But it starts with A, which is the first letter, the first vowel that is in the base of our throat. Then U would represent this middle, and then would represent the lips. So we go all the way across. So, okay, so we have letters here. Number 1, it's called Kantya. Kantya means the throat, guttural sounds like uh, uh, You can see that it's in the base of our throat. Then you have palate, talavya, e, 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 e. You can see that your tongue kind of goes up towards the palate. Then you have cerebral, murtanha, which is not something that we have in English and in Portuguese. So basically, you're going to roll your tongue and you're going to touch the tip of your tongue on the roof of your mouth. So it'd be something like r, d, d, tr, tr. And a side note, the god Vishnu or the goddess Lakshmi, actually their S, it's cerebral, so it would be Vishnu and Lakshmi. Okay, going forward, dental is when we use the tongue touching the teeth. So, for example, th, d, d, and then labial, p, p, b, b. So it's when we use our lips. So knowing that, we're going to tap into the Sanskrit alphabet right now. And this is also a basis for the Sanskrit as well. We're not going to learn exactly the scripts, but it's more for you to see the sounds and also what we call transliteration. I'm going to make another video really specific to that. It's like how we know if a vowel is supposed to be short or long, if we're supposed to really make it strong, aspirate or non-aspirate. So for today, I'm just going to go through the alphabet with you, and then some other video we can explore a little bit more about how the sounds come about and how you can recognize that in a script and a text. Most likely the texts are going to have the Devanagari, which is the Sanskrit script, and then the transliterated, which is the, let's say, the English with a few lines or dots that they indicate how the sound should be pronounced, but that's going to be for another video. So for today, I'm just going to kind of go through the alphabet. So we have short vowels and long vowels, hraswa and dirgha. So short vowels, they take 1 second to pronounce. Long vowels would be 2. So and then the consonants, we have aspirate and non-aspirate. So non-aspirate means I don't have to use so much air to pronounce k, versus aspirate is when we have the H, and here it's k, k. It's like someone punched your stomach and you're trying to take that air out of you. And then we have different types of nasals. We're going to go through them some other time, but let's start with the alphabets now. So I'm going to say once, you can repeat with me a second time. Uh, 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 k, 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 g, 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 ng, ng, h, h. So those are the guttural sounds that are born in the base of your throat. Now palatal, talavia, I, 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 ch, 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 j, 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 ny, ny, y, y, sh, sh, r, 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 t, 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 d, 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 n, n, r, r, sh, sh, l, l, t, 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 d, 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 n, n, l, l, s, s, u, 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 p, 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 b, 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 m, m, v, v, e, I, o, o. So the diphthongs, they're vowels, but they are always long, and because they have 2 places of pronunciation, they stay here on the bottom of the alphabet. And then we have a few symbols that we are using them while chanting. So Anuswara could be any of the nasals. Avagraha means just a pause. It means that there was an that was hidden. So basically it has no sound. And visarga, it basically repeats the preceding vowel once again. So for example, guru, guru hu, hari hi, Krishna ha. Okay. So these are the places of pronunciation. And now in here we have one verse that I'm going to chant for you. So I'm going, usually in Sanskrit classes and in chanting classes, we say it once and then the student repeat exactly as it was heard. Because remember in India, it was an oral tradition. So that's how we're going to go about. I'm going to chant once and then you can repeat with me a second time to the best of your capacity. Again, it's important to have someone to listen to you, someone that has learned chanting with a teacher, with a teacher, with a teacher. That's how the tradition goes on, living. But also, just by hearing it, you're receiving the benefits. So we are going to do a verse, a shloka for Shri Ganesha, the one who removes obstacles. And we usually separate in 4 parts so that you can repeat. So I'm going to do once the whole thing, and then we're going to break down in 4, and I'm going to repeat a second time once you repeat a second time with me. Let's try. Gajananam bhutaganadisevitam kapithajambupalacharu Umasutam shoka vinashakarakam namami vikneshwara pada pankajam. So let's break it down now. I'm going to repeat twice. So on the second time, you can repeat with me. We're going to be breaking in the middle. So right here. Gajananam bhutagarnadisevitam Gajananam bhutaganadisevitam Kapithajambupalacharu Kapithajambupalacharu Umasutam shoka vinashakarakam Umasutam shoka vinashakarakam Namami Vikneshwara pada pankajam Namami Vikneshwara pada pankajam. Alrighty. So friends, just a reminder that this is just a glimpse of the chanting classes. Usually you have to have a live class in order for you to be able to be listened to. So it is important to have a teacher that is live with you. But I feel that is important also to just expose the chanting in a way that people can actually understand the difference of the different chantings, singing bhajans, and also the proper pronunciation. It is a long time affair. It's not something that you're going to pick up first time you try. It takes a long time and it's a lot of dedication, but it also comes with a lot of devotion and just feeling good about what you're doing, because the more you do it, the more connected you feel. And also, there are studies saying how much the sounds can impact our nervous system, or in the language of yoga, each sound in Sanskrit is capable of touching different chakras in our body, in our energetic body. So, chanting proper Sanskrit does have a lot of benefits. But we're stopping here for now. I'll see you next time. Thank you so much for showing up here at Mahalila. It's such a pleasure to be with you. And until next time, namaste.